Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria for those that are new, and today we're going to be doing 4 more looks using the new Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. I have already done a review with swatches and my first look using this palette, but one look just wasn't enough, so I'm back to do 4 more. I've absolutely loved working with this palette, and I was so happy to be able to do 4 more looks, but we've already done enough talking about the palette in the first video, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the looks.
First, I'm going to be taking the color Hexed and building that on the outer corner and in my crease, and just going back in with more of that color just to add a little bit more depth, and then using a fluffy blending brush to blend that out. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Third Eye and building that in as well. Next, I am taking the color Meditate on my finger and applying that on the center of the lid. Next, I am also taking Tiger's Eye on my finger and applying that to the corner of my eye, and then blending one more time with Third Eye. Now I am going in on my lower lash line with the color Third Eye, and then I'm also going to take a little bit of that color Meditate and apply that to my lower lash line as well. And then I'm taking some more Tiger's Eye and connecting the inner corner with the lower lash line. And lastly, to finish off the look, I applied lashes and a little bit of eyeliner in my lower lash line. To start off the second look, I am grabbing the color Hexed and applying that to my outer corner as well as in my crease and bringing it in. I will be doing this a lot to add a lot of depth. And just blending that outward with a fluffy blending brush. Next, I am using a concealer to cut my crease. And this will be used as a base for the color Jade. And I am just using the smaller end of the brush that comes with the palette. And using a small detail brush, just going back in with that color Hex right at the line. Next, I am using my finger to apply the color Bloodstone on the outer corner of my lid and blending towards the color Jade. And then I'm just taking that color Hexed again and blending the outer corner. And for my brow bone, I am using a bit of the shade Good Karma. Next, I am using my finger just to tap a little bit more of the shade Jade on the center of my eye, and then going in with Good Karma on my inner corner. For my lower lash line, I went in with the color Hexed and then bloodstone towards the outer corner of my eye, and then jade towards the center lower lash line. And then went one more time with the color Hex directly underneath. And lastly, I finished off the look with lashes and a little bit of eyeliner in my waterline. And that is the first two looks. For the third look, I am again starting off with the color Hexed and applying that on my outer corner and in my crease. And then just blending that out. Next, going in with the color Third Eye to deepen that up. And I am bringing this in almost to the corner of my eye, but not quite. Now I am taking the color Ojo or Ojo and applying that with my finger to the center of my lid. And then going back in with a little bit of the color Third Eye to blend that. Now I'm just taking a little bit of the shade Vibes on my finger and tapping that on the center of that blue shade. Now I am just taking a bit of the shade Opal Aura on my finger and using that for the inner corner of my eye. For my lower lash line, I am taking a bit of that color Ojo or Ojo on my finger and applying that directly to the lower lash line. Then I am taking a little bit of the color Third Eye and blending my lower lash line into my outer corner. After applying a winged liner and lashes, I am just taking a little bit of the color Good Karma and using that for my brow bone. And that is the finished look. For the final look, I am taking the shade Antidote and applying that on my crease. And then taking the color Hexed and deepening up the crease. Next, I am taking a concealer and using that to cut my crease. And then taking the shade Tiger's Eye on my finger, I am tapping that directly onto the center of my lid. And using the small end of the brush that came with the palette to get directly on that line. And then using a small detail brush to go in that crease and deepen it up with the color Hexed. And then taking that same shade and blending it on my outer corner. After applying a winged liner, I am just going in on my lower lash line with a bit of the color Hexed. And then taking a little bit more of that color Tiger's Eye and using that for the inner corner of my eye. Lastly, just apply some lashes and mascara, and that is the fourth and final look.
Alright, and that is all 4 looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions or anything else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.